Thank you, Sailesh sir. I think Sailesh has explained this whole construct very beautifully. So if you look at the way we look at and the way we approach to the sector, is basically, I think from a construct perspective, we broadly classify the sector from whether, you're looking at a company from a formulation perspective to the API. So the first construct or first screen which we focus upon, we prefer a company which has more formulation than the API business. And within the formulation, we look at the company which have more focus on the branded generics, or so-called like India and emerging market kind of business than to the generics. And within branded generics, we look at the company which have more focus on the chronic segment. So-called chronic, as again, I think Sailesh has beautifully, explained that while we are a developing country, but having a problem of developed countries. So India today is the world capital of diabetes. We have the second highest number of cases for the hypertension. So the company which have more focus on the chronic side of the portfolio, particularly like cardio, diabetes, CNS, and there obviously is likely to be more stickiness and more longevity of the growth. So we prefer companies which are more focused on the chronic side of the portfolio versus the acute portfolio. And similar kind of screen or the construct we would like to run even for the emerging markets, because the business what we do in India and emerging market are not very different. So that's obviously the first way to look at in terms of while you are identifying the companies. On the US side, when we look at the company, I think there are 2 or 3 key parameters and critical, qualities which we look at in the companies. One is in terms of the vertical integration, because if you look at in the US, what is the only constant factor? The price has to come down. So obviously you have an ability to have the most cost efficient manufacturing processes, though that's not the only variable part, from a US perspective. And the second is that the Indian companies are now moving up the curve from a commodity kind of a generic business to maybe more complex kind of business profile. You need to have an R&D capabilities as well as the balance sheet kind of strength. So I would just like to put up a point out here that when today you look at the generic market in the US, it's almost around $35 to $40 billion market at a manufacturing price. Half of that market is the commodity market, where Indian companies have been able to garner 40 to 50% kind of market share. But unfortunately, the balance 50% of the market, which is so-called complex, such as maybe respiratory, transdermals, injectables, you can call maybe ophthal and derm out there also, then the Indian company's market share is only 15 to 20%. And that is something where I think Indian companies they were going on the right path. In the last 4 or 5 years, they were investing in terms of incremental R&D. They were investing in terms of building the capex, but unfortunately, because of the supply side consolidations and maybe the regulatory issues, the Indian companies had got a setback in the last 2 or 3 years in the US market. But that doesn't mean that probably the path which they have taken, they're going to stop that. And that's where we are very, very constructive that Indian generic days in the US has yet, while we have become the global manufacturing hub, probably we are the largest volume manufacturer in the world. But when it looks in terms of the complexity of that business, Indian companies will see the incremental innovation going forward. And that's the path which I would say is going in the right direction.